Is it possible to use another polygon to make this a semi-regular tessellation? So we should remember from previous lessons that if something will tessellate, it means that it will meet at a point and form a 360 degrees with its internal angles. So we first need to work out what x is by working out what the interior angles of these two shapes are. So I've got a regular hexagon and I have a square. If I'm looking to use my interior and exterior angle rules, I'm looking at shape A to begin with. Okay, so I'm going to call that shape A. I'm going to take the exterior angle is worked out using these rules here. So I'm using 360 degrees. I am dividing those 360 degrees by the number of sides, which is 6, and that gives me an answer of 60 degrees. I then work out the interior angle by taking the 180 degrees that we see that the interior and exterior make, and taking away those 60 degrees to give me an answer of 120 degrees on that inside. So you can see here that gives me 120 degrees. We should know by now that we have 90 degrees in each corner of a square. So altogether, so far, these combined angles going across here gives me 120, add 90 is 210 degrees. That means to work out the value of x, I have 360 degrees in total. So the angles that meet at this point form 360 degrees. So far I have 210, which means I need to take that 210 away to see what I've got left over, and that gives me 150 degrees. At this point you need to check to see if there is any shape with an internal angle of 150 degrees. Now I can tell you that a 10-sided shape, okay, so the 10 sides equals 144 degrees, so that will not fit. However, 11-sided shape has an internal angle of 147.3, so that won't fit. But a 12-sided shape has an internal angle of 150 degrees, so that will tessellate with the shape above. Okay, you try this example and press pause while you do. Okay, so if I work out the interior angles of shape A to begin with, I am using my rules down here to work out the interior. So I'm taking 360 degrees, I'm dividing it by 8 as there are 8 sides, and that gives me an angle on the outside of 45 degrees. The interior angle, I take 180, take away the 45, gives me an interior angle of 135 degrees. So this on the inside here, 135 degrees. My other shape, so if I call that B, I have a hexagon. So if I wanted to work out the exterior angle, I've got 360 divided by 6 gives me 60 degrees. The interior in that case is 180. Take away the 60 degrees gives me 120 degrees. So all in all, these two angles that I have so far, add up to total, gives me 135, add the 120, gives me 255 degrees altogether. The value on the outside is the same there as it would be there, which means to work out that value I would be taking the 360 degrees and taking away the 255 I just worked out, giving me 105 degrees altogether. Now, a four-sided shape gives you 90 degrees. A five-sided shape is 108 degrees. Therefore, there is no regular polygon that will fit in your shape to tessellate with this pattern.